Hi, this is Kelly. Welcome to my channel. Today we have Dark Romance Witch Decor. DIY number 1, Redwood Witch. So I got this little box from a project I had created before that unfortunately had gotten broken. So I pulled the old image off and gave it a little sanding to get ready for a new paint. And I got this little frame from Dollar Tree, that little flower-shaped base. Came from Michael's, and that is just 2 of those little wooden, what do you even call those? Pedestal, I don't know what they're called, glued together and painted black. And we are going to paint everything black. Got my folk art rich black chalk paint here. And we're going to give this box some texture, so it's okay there's leftover texture from before. And while that's drying, I've got my little Dollar Tree frame, and I'm going to paint this with Tuscan red. That's another folk art chalk paint. It is a beautiful dark red. Not quite burgundy, not quite rusty. It's very pretty. So that's all dry, and that's a pain. You got to get it in between all those little sides. Now here, I tried to do a crackle, and it did not work. So I've cut out most of it. Anyway, I added the glue and added the layer of paint, and while I was using the heat gun, I realized it wasn't going to crackle. So before it dried completely, as you see here, I just took my little putty knife and just scraped it to get it. It's similar to when I use the candle wax, and the image is going to cover most of it. So, but you know, it's aggravating. The crackle thing, for some reason, it has not worked for me the last couple times. I need to get some different glue, maybe. I don't know what's going on. No big, no big. So then I'm going to take some more of this Tuscan red and dry brush that around the outside of the little frame box here. And you see the distress looks great. You know, it just didn't work out what I was trying to do. So it's no big deal. But yeah, I didn't want to start all over again. So I said, well, let's just scrape it off while it's still halfway wet. And it worked just fine. Thank you for being here with me today. Merry Christmas to everybody. I can't believe it's in just a couple days. Yeah, when this video goes up, it'll be 2 days away. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm going to get into some dark romance. I'm not going to do traditional Valentine's Day. That's just not quite my style, but I've got some dark romantic skulls and florals and some fun stuff coming up. So I decided to go ahead and go with the dark romance theme here because when the images are very romantic and beautiful that I use in these projects. So why not? The dark red colors and black, and you can put these up any time of year. Doesn't have to be Valentine's or Halloween. It could be whenever. They're just really pretty. And they can be interpreted as witches or not. I mean, you know. Anyway. Touch of Gothic, but everyday purpose, you know. And this is, like I told you, I had made something similar, and it got broken. It is fragile. No matter what kind of glue you use, there's only a tiny area where the glue contacts, you know, the frame onto the front of this box. So it's not really something you want to pack up and pull out every year because it's probably going to get broken. But the one that I had before, I went to a craft show, it was outside, it blew off the table and hit the pavement. Oh well. So yeah, I'm dry brushing the red on the black pedestal. What are those things called? Spindles? I actually call them spindles. A little red on there, and some dry brush the red onto the base. My husband had these in the garage, and they came from Michael's, but some time ago, and he had like 5 or 6 of them. It's like, do you have a use for these? I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So I've used a couple of them. So we're going to take some E6000, and we're going to put it all around the outside of the bottom here. And we're going to leave the center open for hot glue to hold it in place. So, yeah, the hot glue will keep it in place until the permanent glue sets. And I already marked it with a pencil where the center was to make sure I get it in the right place. And we have our stand. and our base. And here's one of my images. Yeah, like I was saying, they could be interpreted as witches or not, because they're just so pretty. And the dark colors say winter, I guess, and even say fall, you know, but it doesn't have to be Halloween or witch. They're just pretty. And we're going to use our Aleene's Tacky Glue, and this is cardstock I printed this on. And of course I tore the edges and blackened them. A little bit of white shows after you tear it, and I didn't want the white edges to show. And just spread that around. Make sure you get your edges and especially your corners really well. Get it in place. And then I like to use a paper towel to kind of press it down. Make sure there's no air bubbles. With the cardstock, I usually don't have air bubbles. It's pretty easy to get it on there. And now we're going to take a small chip brush and dry brush a little black on my fancy little frame here. And here's what we're going to look like when we're done. Isn't she pretty? Now I'm going to take a little of my champagne metallic gold, champagne gold. And we're going to hit pretty much everything with the gold. I like this paint because it just gives a shimmer. Doesn't really, unless you put it on really, really heavy, you're not going to get a coat of gold paint. You're just going to get the shimmer from it. And we're going to do it over top the image and pretty much everywhere, like I said. And now I've got my quick and thick, I always say it wrong. And we're going to use that to glue. And you see it's such a tiny area that makes contact to glue it, so that's why it's so fragile. And I'm going to go set this on my kitchen counter, front down, and put some weight on the back and let that set for a couple hours. And then we're going to do the same thing with the top of our base, our spindles, with the E6000 and the hot glue, and get this in place. And in the meantime, I don't know what happened to the footage. I probably edited it off by mistake. I added a little bit of black Spanish moss and a little black rose to the shadow box there. I like doing these. They're so pretty. It's like a shadow box with an extra little ornate frame around it. It's really pretty. Some Dollar Tree stuff is just, they have some of the prettiest stuff. And paint goes a long way. I love to experiment with paint, different textures and layers of color and metallics here and there. And as you know, I love my shimmery gold. So here we have this all together. And we're just going to make one of my famous easy bows. I've got some black crocheted ribbon and chiffon ribbon. And I've just got 2 pieces of each. And we just layer them back and forth on top of each other. Find the center. Got a little bit of black Spanish moss and a little piece of black twine. Find the center and just tie a knot. I've got, you see there's, it's little, see the little tiny wooden heart there, and I painted it the same way, the Tuscan red with a little black distress. And we're going to glue that to the front to hide the twine. And we're just going to glue this to the bottom corner there. Just hold that in place. And this one's done. DIY number 2, the Crimson Coven. Now this is super easy. This is just a thrifted frame that we're going to paint and frame an image. That's about it. But yeah, these, I love doing these. And yeah, check out your thrift stores. I'm so surprised at some of the frames I find. And just because the finish is rubbed off or a real cheap kind of paint on it, you know, as something with some kind of details, you can always bring out the details with different colors. And here's my other beautiful lady. And we're going to use some tacky glue and attach it to the cardboard that came with the frame, because it already was the perfect size. Get that on really well. Yeah, these it's so easy to do. It's just painting and letting it dry for the most part. And then of course we're going to distress with some black and pick up some of the details in the frame. You see how that the details are coming out, showing better once you get the second layer of paint on. This Tuscan red is just so pretty. I just love it. And then, of course, our gold shimmer. And we're going to do the image and the frame, both, of course. And that's really all there is to this one. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. A short one today, but Christmas a couple days away, and we're all busy with other things. So, let me know in the comments what you think. And here's my reveal. Aren't they beautiful? I just love it. Thanks again for being here. Again, Merry Christmas. Enjoy time with your family and good food. And I will see you on Friday. Don't forget to like and share and all the things. Bye. Merry Christmas.